this episode of the Bruce Goose Podcast. I am Reyes.
I am Wessel.
I'm Ricardo. Welcome back, everybody.
Absolutely.
Great to
4th
have
of July
everybody back.
weekend.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry for the
God
hiatus
bless America and God bless Bruce Clues Podcast, everybody.
and the freedom to have podcasts. Am I right? Because I would not let us have a podcast if you
gotta
want.
give a salute, Raise. Don't feel it. Salute to people.
This is what our forefathers wanted.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's written in the BCP Bible.
Hell yeah. That's what all of our four daddies wanted.
Because it's a good weekend, we got some pretty great legendary
heat.
beers.
And some new stuff coming in because a lot of breweries dropped their 4th of July flavored gimmick related beers like
and it's
this
hot,
week.
man.
So
been
it's going to take some time for me to get it in the mail. But I did order something special from this brewery that none of us have had yet, including myself. I'm super excited. And let's just say there's white grapes in that motherfucker. And
white grapes.
Yeah. I'm so excited because you know how everyone does the red, white, and blue in different ways, like usually with the lemon or the lime
We
situation.
might have the answer to all your questions.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
stay
yeah.
tuned.
It's
Hey,
not,
hey.
but yeah, no, it's super exciting. But as we're getting this started, of course, we have to throw in an IPA in the mix. It's been a minute since we kicked everything off with
good
just an
IPA.
IPA,
Yeah.
and especially with something like this, it's been years since I've had this, but I remember the first time I did
When it
have this.
dropped.
Monkish Brewing out in Torrance, California.
Big shout out, Monkish.
Absolutely.
Not
man.
just a IPA, a double IPA. It's a double dry hop Citra Mosaic. Simcoe hops 8.4.
8.4, dude.
At a whooping
That-
8.4%.
Ooh.
Water Balloon Fight Club, and they've
Dry
been
hopped.
double dry hopped.
Double dry hop.
I don't know what the process is with that, but they always have.
Must be
Humble Sea does another
double. They
situation
must
where
do
it's
the
also
same
double dry
process.
hopped. A lot of
A
our
little
situations.
crispy.
They might do the same process twice is what it might mean. I think. If I were to guess, you know.
It's going to be
Oh,
a
yeah.
dry one.
Anything monkish tends to be as you can see in the background. I actually have a Fight Club poster, so
Big
Water Balloon
reference.
Fight Club.
This
Yeah.
can is a big reference from that movie, actually.
I love Monkish's themes. Like they tend to use like hip hop and cinematic, cultured theme around all the names of their beers for the most part. So you'll see something if you're into that type of culture. You'll see something you can relate to, and it's fun. One of my favorite ones is Ghetto Style Proverbs. Shout out Gangstar. When he says my ghetto style proverbs, my words have been in above the clouds. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's just little little snippets. It's
Yeah.
pretty fucking awesome.
No, and Monkish OG, they've been around for quite some time now.
Mhm.
That's actually one
Yeah.
of the very first
Yeah.
breweries IPAs I'd say actually have a very
Yeah, them in Mumford.
got my mouth on.
Mhm.
Hey.
Mhm.
They were the pioneers of IPAs
They
in
really
my
were.
as far as if I were to have like an homage of like all the like good IPAs that kicked off like my palate and all the good things that I got into, it'd definitely be Monkish and Mumford up
Those
there
top
for
two up
sure.
there.
Those top
As
two.
far as IPAs, for sure.
That being said, because it's so popular here, people out in the West Coast really want this here over there too. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
So
Mhm.
And from where we're at, it's about like an hour drive, or should I say, or more with traffic, depending.
Yeah.
I mean, because we're located in the Burbank area.
So Torrance, you're going all the way from one side of LA to the other.
Yeah, closer towards the beach area.
Yeah.
I would say, towards
San
like the
Fernando
water.
Valley
Yeah.
all the way down.
All
That's
the way
just
down
like
there.
what, the 405 all the way.
And I think, if I'm not
Straight shot.
mistaken, I think Ray's had mentioned earlier when we were talking about it that they just actually have a newer tap room or something out in Anaheim or something like that.
Yeah, I believe
think
so.
over
They
from,
had it a little
the
bit south,
Angel Stadium,
southeast.
not too far from the Angel Stadium.
Yeah,
if I'm
okay.
not mistaken.
That's perfect,
Yeah,
man.
that-
Angel Stadiums. I just found out it's maybe like across the street or something like that to
No,
the
yeah, they've kind
station.
of migrated. They've kind of like they're originally over from I want to say like Torrance area, of course,
Yeah.
and they've been there for quite some time, for so long actually. That it's kind of cool to see that they've got a tap room over in Anaheim.
because I don't know how recent it is that they've had it there, but it's slightly new. I want to say. As far as like us being there, we haven't visited. It'd be pretty cool to go there one of these days just to kind of like see what it looks like. Because I am myself very curious just to see what it's about.
Right. Yeah, I mean not that far, but also, if it's close to Angel Stadium, it's right off the train station.
So
man.
I've heard. I mean, I could be wrong, but I mean, I've heard it's a little bit towards that area.
Yeah.
And as always, the color is
Super
nice.
convenient.
Look at that. Look at that
A
color.
nice hazy.
Nice hazy.
And Ray's had mentioned something that they dropped before.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah,
Oh,
this is a
reliable for them.
reoccurring drop, so you'll see this come out pretty like often within like
8.4, man.
it smells amazing.
double dry.
One of you people watching can give this
Cheers.
little whiffums.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers. Oh,
Oh shit.
I appreciate the effort.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Ooh,
It's not as
fresh. I guess is what you're looking
dry
for.
as I thought it was gonna be.
No.
I don't think it has anything to do with like the actual texture stuff. It's like the
Well settled.
what was the texture of the hops when they were brewing it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So this was like I don't think it's gonna affect like the dryness as far as like when it hits your tongue.
I thought it was just they're drying it
They've-
twice.
They've perfected this water balloon Fight Club IPA, double IPA. It's like it's a recurring drop.
Yeah.
So they can't go wrong with making it again. You know, it's I'm always expecting that
I would always
good flavor.
back
Right.
then
Yeah.
they didn't let you know ahead of time when something was dropping. They would post the day of.
Or the day prior, bro. Or the
No,
day prior.
maybe yeah. If we were lucky enough, if we were lucky
If we
enough.
were
But
lucky
for
enough,
the
I
most
guess.
part, thankfully, I was like I had the morning shifts or like
Mhm.
the graveyard shifts, so I'd be out by like from work from like 10 in the
This guy was
morning,
on it, man.
and then around like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, they
For
would
the
always
longest.
post something like fresh can drop. And I would immediately just drop everything I'm doing. I'm like, I'm going straight to Monkish. And it'd be like an hour,
Dang.
maybe hour and some change to get there because it was always rush hour around that time.
And
Yeah.
once you got there, too, it's like you had to wait another hour.
And find parking. Parking was the craziest thing. If you found parking, ooh, best believe it's going to be like, yes, easy pickings. But
Yeah.
if you didn't find parking, man, it would have been such a hassle because it's next to a business district and like a.
On the main street as well.
Yeah, it's just so inconvenient to try to find parking like
bunch
anywhere.
of other different warehouses, businesses right there, and
Mhm.
then you've got
Little
Monkish
restaurant
right
right
there.
store.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Exactly, a burger joint right to the right
Mhm.
of it, like right on the main street.
Oh yeah, those were some good times because I
Very
want
good
to say
times.
I always hit like for the most part. There were only 2 or 3 times that I remember where I drove all the way out there and they were sold out. I was like, fuck.
And you know, I'm having a brain fart here, but if I'm not mistaken, people really went crazy over like a cookie series.
Oh yeah, the Space Cookie
The Space
series.
Cookie.
When
Oh.
yeah, when they did that collab with
Really?
whether it was strawberry, pineapple, anything space cookies.
yeah, they had a
they-
mango space
Yeah,
cookie. They had a
mango,
pineapple space cookie,
strawberry,
a regular
milk.
space cookie.
Yeah,
Nice.
they had
yeah.
it going on.
Good times. That was a collab with Omni Palo that's out there.
Right
I think
on.
in
There you
Europe,
go.
if I'm
Mhm.
mistaken. Yeah,
Yes,
that
no,
brewery's-
indeed, Omnipolo. Yes, you're right
Yeah,
about that.
uh-huh.
Yeah, because they've even
Oh.
got their
Mhm.
logo over.
No,
on the can.
yeah, golden times. That was like Monkish's heyday, honestly, because everybody would be there, like chopping it up. You would see it was just such a like everyone had cliques of like everybody who was in and
Serio,
out.
though.
You know what I mean? Some people that were just there
Right.
to enjoy good beer. Other people that were just trying to there to like network and like really be friends with these people. And like it was a whole like a jungle of people. Like it was insane. It was a good time though.
It's crazy when you start to think and like we're drinking monkish here and like
How
obviously
easy it is to get this
He's
as
been in this
opposed to
game
how
so
hard
long,
it
you
was
know,
to get
longer than I have,
then.
yeah,
Oh
exactly.
man, it's
It's
crazy. I
good.
never would have
Yeah.
thought it'd be this easy to get this, but
so much more
as always,
difficult.
yeah, because it's a biased opinion. I've always loved Monkish. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10.
9 out
Their
of
stuff
10?
is just fantastic. Like it just can never go wrong. Their doubles always fantastic. Their triples, hopefully you'll see those sometime in the future. Those are definitely really worth the drive. Also, because like imagine like a 10%er of just absolute goodness. And
Triple,
and
get your
obviously-
man a triple.
Mhm.
yeah, IPAs aren't for everybody, but if you love a
No,
good IPA,
yeah.
then Monkish is definitely something that
To
you have
each
to
his
get your
own.
hands on.
Yeah.
It's
Definitely.
an acquired taste. You've got to like, certain.
Gotta enjoy a
things.
nice
No,
heavy
I'm-
IPA.
I gotta say this has been really good.
Refreshing, right?
Yeah,
Very.
like you could just take it straight down. 8.4. That's nothing to take lightly.
No, that is not at all.
Two of these and you be
and-
chilling.
Dude, 100%.
Maybe even just one if you. I mean, depending how fast.
No,
you're
yeah,
con-
honestly, if
depending
I,
on how fast
on
you
your-
consume these drinks, I feel like two as
You
well.
gotta
know what I'm
enjoy
saying?
these.
Yeah,
You gotta
it's
say, but
something
you,
that you're
not
could
just-
crush these. These
yeah,
are
shoot-
easily crushable. I'm
very
not even gonna
crushable.
It's
lie.
not heavy. I was gonna go 9.2.
Oh
Nine
damn.
point two.
Honest
That's
with
it's
you.
crazy to think because I was thinking wanted to go a little bit higher than what Reyes was thinking as
Yeah.
far as like rating it, and I was thinking maybe like 9.2 or 9.3 should do it
Hell
suffice. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? That's very fair.
Does
It's-
it justice.
Yeah.
Especially because there's been quite some time since we've had any
Dude.
monkish on the
podcast at least. Behind the scenes,
It's
I'd
been a
be having some
while.
monkish, but because lately I've been finding some more people from out on the East Coast that are interested in the West Coast. Haze craze.
Oh yeah.
I've been actually getting my hands on more, and I think I'm planning on going to Green Cheeks tomorrow. Actually,
Speaking of
They've been
which,
posting
Yeah.
some pretty good.
They just dropped a triple, I think, a
yeah.
collab with someone, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask if they
Mhm.
have some in stock. I'm for
Yeah.
sure getting my hands on
For
that.
sure.
For sure.
100%.
Because the guy, shout out the homie Kevin, the guy one of the guys who I met. I'm not gonna say which brewery he plugged me in with, but let's just say this guy completely just saved my life. I've been trying to find a lifeline to get to that brewery, and he answered my call.
Nice.
And oh man, shout out Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
We
Appreciate
traded
you, Kevin.
for the brewery that I'm not gonna reveal it yet. He actually wanted some monkish by special request, and oh man, I'll tell you more about it later. But anyways,
Stay
what do you
tuned.
give this? You said a 9.3, right?
9.3, 9.2.
So shout out monkish for making something that was at least 9 all the way around and up. So
Absolutely.
keep on doing what you're
Very
doing.
great, man.
Thank you
Very
and everything.
great.
That wraps up this segment. We're getting the
Let's
next
go get
brewski right now.
Well, all right. This next one, I'm pretty excited for. Now, this is from Dewey. We've been having Dewey for a
Quite.
good long time.
They're
And
consistent.
every
We've been really
time
consistent with Dewey.
We've been mentioning that they have this series,
with watermelon.
this hard to get series,
Oh, we're
and
talking
it's
about
7%.
It's a secret.
that. Oh, that's in secret indeed.
Yeah. This is the Secret Machine by Dewey. 7%. Now, Dewey's have been getting high 9.5 to 10s.
Ratings, solid ratings,
Yeah.
very high ratings is what they've been.
Consistent, like high 9s. Okay?
Easy. Minimum.
It's
And
not
my-
easy to say. That's
my
not easy to
perfect
give out
10
nines.
Has always been.
Because Mortalis be getting 8s, you know, like
I mean, it
nothing
varies.
crazy, you know, like
Sevens, maybe even at one point. I mean, it varies,
oh yeah,
of course.
yeah, yeah.
But Dewey, as we had mentioned, as the boys
Ooh,
mentioned, I mean,
man.
we've been really consistent and they've been really fucking delicious.
Fucking it up.
This one is a cherry cobbler a la mode.
A la mode. At a whooping 7%.
7%. And they described, they described this as very ripe cherries and what was it? Vanilla,
So-
sweet taste of vanilla.
So it's an ABV fruited sour exploding with super ripe cherries with a sweet taste of vanilla. That's what it is.
Peace out.
Hell yeah.
That's all it
is.
is. That's all it will be.
Shout out
excited
to
for this one.
John for this one from
Very highly anticipated.
From out there by Delaware,
Yes, sir.
for getting his hands on this, and
Beautiful, man.
Also because he wanted to trade for Monkish because Monkish is so dank. So I was like, you know what,
Any
I
day.
can make that happen. So
West Coast.
well, I will be trading
To the
with him in the
east.
future for sure.
Mhm.
Excited to get the next shipment out from him. Let's just say that it's gonna be awesome.
Appreciate you, John.
Yeah.
John boy.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Johnny
we're gonna,
boy.
Oh, we're probably gonna be getting their 4th of July thrills too, because they had a thrills series 4th of July flavored situation, and my guy John over here, he told me, he's like, hey man, you need that? I'm like, I got that. I mean, well no, he got that. I need that.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
I
Shit.
purchased that. How about that?
I'll trade for
Yeah.
that. I'll trade for that because I got 2 4-packs of Monkish waiting for him because he told me to, and I'm like, oh, because he told me to. I'm like, I got you, no problem. So, super excited for what next week has to come. Hopefully, I'll get it by then. If not, then just know that there's gonna be more heat coming from July flavored
Just stay
situations.
tuned. Keep on
Okay.
watching. BCP
Absolutely.
coming your way.
Yeah. And without further ado,
Let's crack this one open.
The secret we've all been waiting for.
Secret Machine. Secret
mean machine.
Mean
machine.
Mean machine. Oh,
Oh.
man, look at that color.
Oh, dang.
Oh. Oh, we got some activity. Oh,
A little bit of overflow.
here, give me your thing, my jig.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, easy with the glassware, buddy.
He's
Sorry.
good.
Please, man, please.
Let me show me your hand. I'm sorry. Minimal damage.
Minimal damage.
Minimal damage. Alright. Let's see what the rest of it here. Damn.
Damn,
Looking like
here we
a
go.
slurp. Slurp and terp.
Slurp it up.
Hell.
And that's an interesting color right there.
Yeah,
Straight, like, it's like
honestly.
a pastry red. You know what I mean?
It is.
There's a napkin on the table.
For sure. You could smell the sourness.
You can smell the paella mode. Because it's a pie. The paella mode. And correct me if I'm saying that wrong. But
Oh, it
Because
smells
a la
crazy.
modes means that it comes with ice cream. I forgot what movie that's in, but
Ah,
yeah.
I smell the cherry. Ah, quite refreshing actually.
Yeah. Very refreshing.
I don't know what I'm tasting here though.
I don't either. Let me get another swish in the mouth.
It's so like Berliner Weiss sour, like farmhouse ale saisons type of situation. It's kind of taken away from what's the elements that's created with it.
Not so much a secret, I'd say.
But it does taste kind of cookie-ish.
Maybe
now
a
that
rumor?
now that it's settling down. The vanilla.
It because it's cereals, cherry.
Okay, I'm testing the vanilla. I taste
Yeah,
the vanilla.
it
Never mind.
took
Let it
me-
settle. Let it settle.
So
It's a bit cold. It's a
I
bit.
had to think
it's a bit
about what a
frigio.
scoop of vanilla ice cream was, and then I try to remember that, and then try to find that in this drink. You know what I mean? And I'm able to get it like in the back,
You know what?
because the front gets the sourness.
First time in a long time. I would say
I'm not that impressed by this.
I'm not.
That's me being honest, because I would never
Super
lie.
honest. We
to
were
y'all.
just fucking talking about how great Dewey has been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
I
is the
mean-
first time I've ever been a little bit disappointed.
But it's okay because they
You know what
can't
it
make
kinda
they can't be
reminds me
perfect
of?
all the time.
Exactly. I'm saying that's exactly
A
what I'm
rocket
saying.
pop, you know?
Ooh.
Do you get a little rocket pop from this?
I get something that's sour and it's a cherry, but it's like, what else is in there that makes it so much sour? Is it just cherry,
Yeah.
or because it's ripe cherries, super ripe cherries? So that's probably what it is. It's more than likely what it is, because it's just so. It's sour, but almost like it's kind of not too sour, if that makes any fucking sense, right?
Yeah.
It
And
doesn't,
just
it doesn't.
recently, they had the watermelon lemonade.
I guess ripe is the answer.
Right?
That they
I'm looking
dropped?
for.
Oh, no,
that
the-
we
the
had
water-
on the podcast, right? There was a
Oh, the
watermelon
strawberry
lemonade.
watermelon lemonade. Yes,
Yeah.
and that was an absolute banger.
Yeah.
It
That was without
it
a shadow
was.
of a doubt. Anything that has that formula in it and Dewey involved, boom, we got
Delicious.
dynamite.
delicious.
I don't know.
But
about
I mean,
this
if we
one.
would have to rate this 1 through a 10, I'm definitely going to give this a solid 7.
Same.
Solid 7 is good for me.
The same ABV content, 7 out of 10.
I can do that. I can justly do that.
Yep,
Yeah.
7 is cool.
I dig with that.
Yeah.
I think 7 is.
You know,
fair.
I'll go 8. No. This is nothing wrong with this. It's
Being
good. It's
7%, it's just it's a different element. You're in a
Yeah.
different ballpark.
Very
just- yeah,
you know,
that,
as
that,
opposed to
that,
being
that
in
notches
5%.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still a fan of this. I would have
like-
any. I can't wait to see what other secret machines taste like, because this is
Right.
one of our
Mhm.
first ones. I remember I had one a long time ago, and that's the first thing that put me onto Dewey, and it was amazing. So I hope to be able to get my hands on more, which I do have actually. Now that I think about it, so tune in and see what we think about those.
It's like it was kind of hit my
Absolutely.
way. I don't know if I can catch it. I don't. You know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Uh,
Oh yeah,
try a little bit, and 7 is fair.
but let us progress to the next one.
Absolutely.
Onward, so we can enjoy.
And without absolute further a fucking.
Shall we get a drum roll, please?
Do. Eagle sounds, eagle sounds. Guys, the answer.
Beast your eyes.
Ba-bam.
The one, the only.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
we
it's
haven't had
been-
an intro
it's-
for a beer like that in a long
It's
time.
been
No, it's
years since I've come
But we've got
across
the answer now,
answer.
baby. We've got the answer now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, baby.
In a big old can.
So they only do it in
With
big old cans. They
Bootylicious
don't do.
can.
They don't do. Yeah, they do only big voluptuous cans. They don't do any like
That big
4
booty
packs.
can.
I noticed, and they only do stuff on draft. So last time we had this, it was quite some time. I'm not sure if it's documented or not. But
could
we
be.
were super amazed by this because it was another crowler, but not the
We
same
were
flavor.
Astonished.
Mango swirlsicle, some shit. Oh my god!
Mm.
But I just
It was
can't
the answer
forget.
mixed with something. We just can't remember what it was exactly. But we can tell you what it is now.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Raised-
get it straight from the source. Shout out my homie Kevin for this, because without him it wouldn't be possible. Because I've spent years trying to get more of this stuff, and nobody would answer the damn call.
We've got so many
Finally got
information
the guy
on
to
this
get the
beer.
call.
Not only do we got this beer and we got the call, we got so much information. I feel like so much detail about this beer we're about to drink.
The quad mother of strawberry guava.
Can
Swirl
618. All right.
At a whooping 7.2%, brothers.
Absolutely.
Ladies
Now you
and
could
gentlemen.
only get these crowlers. They don't make four packs.
Oh yeah, we got
Only crowlers
They
to
do
go
not.
or on draft. Ooh, and we got this a good slush.
And what I've been told, or what I've read actually, is they have
Here we
very,
go.
very, very similar draft options as well on Tapped, if I'm not
Mm.
mistaken.
Okay.
a crazy good amount.
What would I say?
The
Looking at
answer. What was it? Virginia? Richmond, Virginia.
Rich what?
Richmond,
Rich
Virginia.
You've seen Coach Carter, right?
No.
You've never with.
I heard
Man.
it's great, but it's not one.
You've never seen the basketball movie?
I think I've
Crazy.
seen it once and then never again.
That movie with
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel Jackson.
I know what you're talking about, man, but I just it's never.
Which one? Which one?
Yeah.
Which one? It's a good movie, man.
I know. I've only heard good
Great
things
things
from it.
about it, I would imagine
Yeah.
so. Because it was a great movie.
Yeah. Lately, I've been watching the new season of The Boys.
That's
right
been
on.
fire.
Yeah.
So I've heard. I also hear this will be the last.
No, season 5.
There's one more.
Oh, there's one more
Yeah.
after this one?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't mind that. I like it when
Yeah, they don't overextend it and
yeah.
just keep on adding a
just
bunch of crap.
make them wanting more. You know.
And especially if the same people are up and willing for the role, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like most of those actors or actresses tend to get a bit bored sometimes. And so, you know, like a Tobey Maguire, you know, Christian Bale type role. you know
Damn,
what I'm saying?
smelled this though. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Whole. That smells like a strawberry go-gurt.
Yeah. Definitely fruity.
All right, guys. Without further ado, gentlemen, cheers.
Start your engines here.
Cheers.
Start your palate.
Cheers.
Oh, I'm fucking out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No. Oh, shit. Shiza Luminizer. Oh.
A perfect
You guys are
melody of fruitful flavors.
I don't even know.
In your
what
mouth.
The fuck?
Just tingling around your
Strawberry guava.
your taste buds.
Strawberry guava.
Oh, have I long the taste for your liquids?
This
The
is the
answer.
taste of summer.
Hold up here.
This is the flavor. For the
I
next
never thought
3 months, I will be in search of this. Like,
They're sold out already.
hey man, fuck you.
They are sold out indeed. I mean, we talked about this before we fucking.
I
drank this
looked
shit.
up on their link tree and see what beers were still available. These were only beers that they have on draft, so stuff that they have on tap on kegs already. So like that'd be your only way to enjoy this. Luckily, we got our hands on. Oh man, this is. Oh.
I'm glad this came in a crowler because I want a crowler of this.
You can definitely have a crowler of this to yourself, and we don't really say that too much about stuff that's like smoothie styled, sour
I want
styled.
this on a little
'Cause it could be too
floaty
much.
in the pool.
Yes, the
You
whole
know?
thing too.
Yeah, no, the whole crowler.
The
Just,
whole 7.2, the whole 32 ounce of it.
yeah,
I want it all.
strawberry guava.
That's insane. This flavor,
Right
these
there.
flavors are insane.
I don't like strawberries. This is amazing.
You do now. Let me just tell you. The flavors are
Tastes
insane.
like a fucking Humex.
The things that go on in Richmond, Virginia, you
Richmond.
never know.
Rich what?
I don't even know how they got their hands on this recipe. Who decided to start dabbling in this territory? But Jesus, did you, by God, conquer and strip the
Can
land
you
of
even
every
get
one of their
guava in
resources?
Virginia?
Apparently. Apparently.
My
And if
goodness.
so, I mean, they must have got the
It's quite the possibility.
could
But
be.
let me just tell you right now. Don't fucking laugh when you
They've
look at
got
me
the
like that.
best supply of fruit vendors, whoever they go through to get their fruit. My goodness. I will say.
Yeah.
Look at you guys over there. That
Probably
was pretty funny.
Mexicans.
For sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh my god. 7.2. What are we thinking?
Kevin, I'm fucking hitting you the fuck up again for anything that they
Kevin.
got. And they got other stuff that varies between. They got stuff as low as 3.5 in this field and as high as like 9%. So I'm just like, oh, shoot. These guys have a whole range of this whole spectrum of sours. And I'm just like, I need it all.
Could you imagine though
Please.
too? Because especially for the simple fact that your average beer, just in general, whether it's well, I would say more of like the domesticated kind of stuff you drink, is already listed at your typical like 3, 4, 5%. Could you imagine sipping something this flavor at that percentage? I mean, I don't know. We drinking a 7.2%, but could you just imagine the flavors, the taste of anything else lower than
Damn,
this?
you already done, Huezo?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I can't believe it.
You're wow.
That
It's
did not
really
waste
good.
no damn time.
Like I'm like considering giving it, you know? Just
Right now on the podcast.
hey, hang on, dude.
Ding 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 ding. Is that a whooping?
This
I
is
think
easy
I'm gonna
10.
give it a 10.
This is
yeah.
10. For me, easy 10.
I think we're all on the same page here.
Confession time. 10.
Wow.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Fantastic, man.
10 tastic.
7.2%.
Big 10%.
You're giving it 7 now.
No, what are you
No,
talking
I'm
about?
just joking.
Jesus. Wow.
Wow. I was right.
This is why it's been so long.
The wait.
To
I don't
get,
know if it
you
was
know?
worth the wait, but goddamn, I'm just so
But
happy
well
to
worth
be
the
here
wait.
right
It's
now.
been years.
Yeah,
Years.
because
Years.
how dare you make me wait? Because I've been craving you guys for so
2020,
goddamn long.
2021, maybe?
It has been. And just for the simple fact that our buddy over here, Ray, we just not able to come across somebody who was in who can come across some answer. The answer for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We needed answers and we could not get
I've
them.
been begging. I've
We've
been
got
going,
the answer now.
We needed the answer for the
All kinds
holy
of social
trinity
media
of the
platform.
Perfect
Podcast.
10.
Yeah,
And
it's here.
who knew?
Who knew?
Absolutely.
I praise you. The answer. You guys have this crazy, spectacular array of just like combinations of flavors that I would never thought would have like blended together like this, and
Well, strawberry.
somehow you guys. Well, yeah, no strawberry guava.
Maybe that's our
obviously,
next
but
trip, boys.
Virginia, yeah, no,
Virginia.
Virginia, Richmond.
straight up, and then from there we can go to
Rich what?
we can go to Froth or Dewey because they're all like right there within like
yeah, within
you
the
know
same
flying
range, yeah.
distance, you know. So
I think that'd be the best thing because we could hit 3
And then we just get a van or
in
something.
one.
and we just drive.
Yeah.
go cross country.
Yeah.
If I have another month off, I'm down. I'll take like a 2-3 week situation. We go over there. We just start.
You just don't use your vacations there, sir.
Well, I'm trying to save it for situations like that.
There you
Obviously,
go. All right.
you can't do that within like a couple of days. Obviously, you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
But are we all rating this a 10? Is that what we're going on?
100%.
100%?
Without a
that a-
shadow of a doubt.
Is that a 10, 10, 10?
10, 10, 10.
That's a ring a ding 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 ding.
I love the answer, and I can't wait to see more of you.
Neither can I.
Seriously,
Such a great conclusion.
I know this is one of the best ways to wrap up an episode because sometimes we under anticipate things and over anticipate things. Like in the
Yeah.
episode where we had the
You never
big
know
league
with these
chew.
things.
Remember that big
Yeah.
league chew? We started with a perfect 10 and we ended with like a 7.
We might not
Remember?
have the answers,
Yeah.
but we got it, you know. We got it.
Yeah, we got the questions. That's for
We
sure.
got the questions.
And that wraps up this episode of the Bruce Goose Podcast. I am Reyes.
I am Wessel.
I'm Ricardo, and thank you guys for watching once again.
Tune in, smash the like, and we are sponsored by Naked Nutrition.
Naked Nutrition.
Absolutely. The cleanest supplements you guys can get, whether if you want multivitamins, protein,
Mass gainer,
mass gainer, whatever you need.
child vitamins and proteins.
I mean, they got Peabody protein.
They say health is wealth. Naked Nutrition.
shout them
beautiful.
out.
Thank you. Link in the bio.
You
Link
know
in
where to
bio.
find it.
Eat.
This was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
This guy obviously still has so much in his cook because he loves it so much.